Ryan Anderson. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Denver Nuggets. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Outside for LaVine. He takes it in. And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, man. What a show this guy puts on. Once LaVine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Picked by Sabonis. Back to LaVine. Lays out. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. LaVine with it. 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Martin right side. And he sinks the 11-footer. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Yeah, guys, coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Good on the bucket.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Right wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is. Trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
LaVine with it. Martin picks him up. LaVine gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Anthony. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Pass to Smith. Here's Iverson from the baseline. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Three-pointer, Anthony. There's the triple. Rebound by the Kings. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Shoots it from the high post. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Anthony with a bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Out to Sabonis. Outside LaVine. Down low. Timeout call.
Timeout,
the
timeout.
Kings.
Start it.
3 on the clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Back to Martin. Pass to Iverson. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
Valanciunas with it. Back to Levine. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Levine. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A ferocious competitor and scorer, Levine takes on challenges head on and knows how to finish with grit.
Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Iverson. Pass to Camby. Anthony outside. Up and over Crowder. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sacramento on top. They lead by 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. And it's Martin with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Martin a screen. Here's Anthony. They get the rebound. Pass to Camby. Second chance effort. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
That's a lightning quick jump shot, as Carmelo Anthony is too good against that kind of defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie.
J.R. Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. Shakes him. And he drives in. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Iverson. He's got 6. Smith outside. Anthony outside. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anthony's got 10 points.
And when Melo's driving like that, good luck stopping him. He is welcoming that kind of contact.
They grab their own miss. Valanciunas. And another shot. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Denver shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Sacramento making a change here. And here's Denver. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. With some arc. Here's Hunter. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
It's a one-on-one situation.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's DeRozan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
Hits both from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
For three, Anthony. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's LaVine. Here he goes.
Zach LaVine.
And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
With how bouncy LaVine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Drops in the three. 13 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside for LaVine. Here's Sabonis. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist.
Now, this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Zach LaVine.
And he makes it.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from LaVine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
On the wing, LaVine. To the paint. Valanciunas. That shot off the mark. Hunter with some nice D. Anthony left side. Over to DeRozan. Anthony misses. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas sets a screen. It's scooped up. Outside for LaVine. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Nuggets trail. On the wing, Anthony. He's got 17. And there's a pick to the middle. Here's Nahara. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Denver has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Iverson. It's rebounded by LaVine.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Valanciunas, good.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Pass to Iverson. Back to Miller. Stolen.
Nuggets foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
Denver on D. 4-point game. LaVine. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Ellis. Sabonis outside. No good on the triple. And here's Martin. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
DeRozan, forceful inside.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Martin outside. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Camby. From downtown. Miller outside. Here's Diawara. The Nuggets need to get one up. Martin. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Pass to Iverson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Ellis. Now Valanciunas. 5 points in the game. Here's Levine. The shake. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I just love seeing Levine use a little shot fake, really in under. Utilized move in the league.
That one misses. Here's Sabonis. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Pass to Camby. Here's Diawara. Miller outside. Martin a screen. To the paint. Over to the wing. Here's Iverson. 11 points in the game. Valanciunas with a rebound. Sacramento leading by 5. Out to Sabonis. Pass to Levine. Back to Sabonis. Outside Levine. Baseline jumper. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Shots good by Iverson.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Timeout called. Sacramento. So both teams making some changes here. Timeout called. Sacramento. Timeout called. The Kings.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Levine down the lane. And the dunk by Levine.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
On the wing, Anthony. There's a screen. And Anthony slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. LaVine. Taking them all on. LaVine.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Anthony. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Martin a screen. Fires for three. And Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 22.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a miss there off the inbound. And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Kings ahead, up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Kings call timeout. Start it. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Kings call timeout. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Kings. They lead by 4 to the inside. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Valanciunas fancy with the ball work down there to draw the foul.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 24.
Melo playing de facto point guard here as the ball handler.
Monstrous jam by LaVine.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to Anthony. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Here's Camby. Out to Anthony. And finally, they hit one. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Right now, Melo is just feeling it, scoring at will and dominating the offense.
Defensive.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Team foul.
LaVine, no good on the free throw.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that. Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're gonna find.
Here's Anthony. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
DeRozan. Rebound by the Nuggets. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
LaVine, good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Iverson. Tries the spin move. Back to Anthony. The baseline Jay. And another basket for Denver.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Explosive play by LaVine.
Proving once again, LaVine is not all dunks and threes.
There's the drive. Shot's good by Iverson.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than
Oh!
to throw down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Anthony in the post. Here's Camby. Second shot opportunity. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Martin, right side. Anthony in the post. Back to Martin. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Like how Melo was working the pick and roll there. When the defense thinks that he's going to jack the shot up, he just cuts them apart with the pass. Makes it easy.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. The teardrop. Martin with the bucket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
LaVine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player. That work has paid off.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Anthony. He's still feeling it. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Here's Valanciunas. Money.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Iverson. Back to Anthony. Pass to Martin. Now Anthony takes the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Outside LaVine.
Get out my game, nigga. Get out my game, nigga. Easy win. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Going inside. And
It's crazy.